Hey there everyone, this is Jeffrey with Killaskila Gaming and welcome back to Little Nightmares. Previously we completed the lair where we faced off against the janitor and took his arms, and we are going to proceed into the kitchen. I do believe there are a few chapter specific trophies in this one that can be a little bit challenging, so we'll tackle those, plus of course our collectibles. Getting a bit late for me, but I want to soldier on through this. I got myself a nice frosty beverage for the road. Very wet down here. Okay, so there's a location where we're gonna have a hidden location that comes up pretty quick, but I think we need to take a little ride here before we can do it. By grabbing onto meat hooks, of all things. This place is huge, and there we got one of our friends having a smoke. So they're referred to as the twin chefs. I know there's been some thought out there of being a third. I don't remember if there's any major indicator of that though that I found. Oh, we're hungry again. So what did we eat the previous 2 times? Bread or... I think it was bread or something from the... That don't sound good. Bread or something from the first kid, and then it was meat in the trap otherwise. The one that the janitor used to catch us. Notice the music and the light effect when we get hungry. I love rats. I raised rats for many, many years. I've had probably somewhere around 15 or so in my lifetime. Not a lot compared to some people, but I have a friend, her and I, we used to kind of collect animals. Still do, at least on my end, and I'm pretty sure she does too, but she used to do rodents a lot, and so did I, and that's how we kind of got to know each other. I watched her animals whenever she was out of town. And we went to college together and sort of stayed in touch. And we don't really live near each other anymore, but I think this is supposed to be a bridge. Oh, wait, I probably have to get it from up here. A bridge, a ramp, sorry. Not ignoring the fact that there's a bunch of body bags in here just filled with people. I would assume they're filled with people. So yeah, we used to, you know, kind of hoard animals, and we did rodents around the same time. Then she switched to more herps, and I switched to more ornies. So herpetology versus ornithology. So she hovered more around reptiles, and I did more birds. So she didn't, not herpes and not ornies. Or herpetology and ornithology. So I have chickens, and she had I think lizards and snakes, maybe lizards, maybe, I don't know. If you're out there, Sandra, and you're watching this, let me know. I don't remember. And let me know what you're currently doing. So she was cool. There we go. This is really cool. So if you notice, the statues kind of look like the lady that we saw in our dreams, whose character name is literally just the lady. And we got 2 smashed statues. Plus 1 for us to break. And it looks like kind of a shrine, if you ask me. So let's see how we get out of here. There we go. We kind of fell a ways to get down here. Yeah, so I turned my attention towards birds a little bit when I was still in college. I remember she was doing, like I said, the herps, which are, specifically she was doing reptiles. Because herpetology does amphibians and reptiles, which is kind of weird because like they do have a lot of stuff in common, but they're not very much, they're very different types of organisms. And then the reptiles are very... The reptiles are very much a kind of unique set of animals, so... Because you got the ones that are, like, related to, like, the... You got the ones that are related to, like, the birds and such, and then you got the ones that are just very bizarrely different. Said nothing. Watch his face. And the twins do look different. You'll be able to tell the difference when you see them side by side. Well, his face. Not a fan of fish, but the steaks are looking good. Bad time to eat. Well, bad time to eat. Bad time to play while you're hungry, right? I love the fact that you can see them like cutting the meat. Okay, so we're in the kitchen. Be wary of the oven right there. It's very easy to accidentally close and it slams. Pretty loud. So I was saying there's a few trophies in here. I don't remember if we can catch the gnome, though. They don't seem to care about the gnomes, right? Have we noticed that? Please, dude, stop cooking. They're kind of fun to watch, like, when they do the cooking. But maybe the sound effects ruin it a little bit. So our goal is to get up there. Back area where the cabinet is. And we want to get through this door here. Oh, I forgot you can move the light. Light up your life. Huh. So where we got that? That's where I got the light. We're still doing them all. Don't worry about him. He's... Like, can you see me from there? See what he does. You're not catching me, dude. Unless I fall. Okay, he lost me. Go back to your business. I don't really think there's anything up here for us that I can remember. There is a gnome that's trapped in the kitchen. And there is some stuff we need to do with the cooking. Oh, look at the size of that fish down there. Holy crap. The tail is bigger than us. Fish scare the crap out of me. Also, I'm not usually particularly fond of eating fish either, but... Okay, so 2 toilets. That kind of reminds me, have you ever seen the meme where, they show, like, the 2 toilets that are, like, directly facing each other in, like, a public bathroom area? And then they show, like, the pictures, or the images of, like, Mace Windu and Darth Sidious, like, facing each other, and it looks like they both have, like, their teeth gritted, and it's like, because they're supposed to be in a lightsaber duel. And it makes it look like they're both just taking a dump at the same time and forcing it out. That, for some reason, reminded me of that. That'll forever be one of my favorites. I like those weird memes like that. Okay, he's gonna wake up at any moment. Fine. Let's get rid of him. So, the pictures can show you the difference. Oh, there's a gnome in the bathroom. Sorry, I completely forgot about that. I don't think there's anything up here, is there? There might be, I don't remember. Ooh. Okay. I just wanted to get rid of him. Go back to the bathroom. Okay, he's gone. Where's the gnome? There he is. I'd be horrified being in that bathroom too. Aww. So cute. Okay, I think there's a key up here. Oh, it actually does say go back, so going in here was not the bad move. I need to actually pay closer attention to the walkthrough. Okay, there should be a key. There it is. So it slides. Alright. So we need to bring the key with us. How do we get back down there? Oh, let's try the elevator. That's a good idea, right? You see the photograph showing up a little bit more now. Up on the walls. When they become more easy to see, we'll talk about them a little bit. They're kind of interesting, though, if you ask me. Okay. We are going to leave this one over here. Can you guess where the gnome is? Can you guess? My favorite name for them is, I think Mars called them squishies, so I tend to call them squishies. look, he's coming over. We'll go hug him after. Okay. We'll go hug him. Now this room is important. Hug. 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 There you go. Aww. So cute. Yeah, hide. Okay, so this next trophy can be a little bit odd. It worked for me, but I don't know the ins and outs of it because I haven't really tested it. But if you recall in the kitchen, I think we're in the same kitchen as we were earlier, but there's going to be a giant pot of stew in the middle of the room, essentially, and we want to throw some stuff in it. I think it's 2 vegetables, so it doesn't really matter. You can pick whatever's in here. I'm gonna go with this. What's that? Like a turnip? We need to do 2 of these in the pot, and then we also need to do a fish head, I believe. Fortunately, the walkthrough I'm looking at has that stuff mentioned. I think it has to specifically be the fish head. You can hear him turning the dials. Oh, yep, there he is. Let's get an idea of the pattern that he's following. Oh, look, you can see the flaps on the back of his... I don't think the other one's in here. I'm hoping the other one's not in here. Go up the stairs. Okay. Okay, one in. So let him come back and we'll go for a carrot. And then we got a fish head right there, so. To the pantry. Okay, he's gonna be coming back. Nope. I'm just playing it safe. I think we could have just run through that, but he can see us up here, so just be cautious. He might even see us through the door if we're too close. Can't remember where he goes after that. Goes right back out. Okay, we got our fish head right there, so we can do this pretty quick, hopefully. I'm not in a hurry, though. Do what you need to do, right? I love the fact that we're just running around bare feet. Which I do in real life anyway, but... Alright. Next veggie. Get out of his way for now. think this is it. Just gotta toss it in and it should pop. It's called kitchen hand, I think. Oop. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Didn't know that was possible. Okay. So we got it. He changed up his pattern when I grabbed the head this time. Almost caught. Well, didn't almost catch me, but he tried catching me. Okay. So from there, we should just need to get the key. Remember, the lock is on the far end of the kitchen. There it is. I don't know exactly what he's doing. Disgusting. I go into that. Okay. We got away from him. There should be a gnome right here. Aww. So cute. Now, nobody wants to know how the sausage is made. But we're gonna make us some sausage, alright? I know there's a hidden location here. Oh. Okay, we're gonna go in here. Nice little dumb waiter for us. Basically, we want to get as much meat onto the trapdoor here as possible. Then we're going to make some sausage. I don't know about you guys, but I love sausage. And here we go. We have a light and a bottle. Hot tile. Statue. Sorry. So, and I think, is that our last statue? Yeah. No, still got one more. Take that back. Don't listen to me. I take that back. And so we're gonna make us some sausage. I want to make sure we're not missing anything down the road. So I think we got a ways off before we have to deal with that. How do we get out of here? Oh, it's right there. Don't listen to me. I mean, listen to me, but... Heck yeah. Oh, that did not look comfortable. So who other likes sausage? What kind of meats do we all like? Tell me. We have a local business called Valrath. I don't remember if... Yeah, there's Valworth, and Barones, and I think Valworth may have bought out Barones, if I'm not mistaken. But both are... Oop, they're like my favorites, and it's local, so of course, you know, you're generally getting higher quality stuff. And so I love hot dogs, and so that's like my go-to for hot dogs. But it makes it so like I can't eat normal hot dogs anymore, and they're expensive. Which I'm fine with. It's worth it. Same thing with like bologna too. So I feel like hot dogs and bologna. They also make really good spaghetti sauce though. Since it's I think it was Valworth that made the meats, the processed meats, of course. So you know that we shouldn't be eating these kind of meats, but we do it anyway because we love them. Got a hidey hole there. Okay, another key. No. What you doing? You can see the skin underneath his mask. Did you notice there was a mask? You see the greenish skin. I don't think there's anything we can do in there. If you catch them, you can see them pulling up the mask to slip some food in. That's so cool, watching the meat get cut. What you doing? Seems like he's very fixated on that. Of course, he goes right to where we are. Do you mind? Oh, 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 there goes up. Oh, that's disgusting. We'll go to the other room when he goes away from us. You should probably stop cooking. Come on. Oh, 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 pick it up. Are you kidding me? Nothing here. Now, technically, we could probably do this before he even shows up, but we're not in a hurry, right? Oh my god, stand up. Dude, stop coughing. Disgusting. And I'm not one to care about that kind of stuff that much. I mean, I know how the immune system works. I know how to condition my own. There's a reason I never get sick. I know what I'm doing. Taught microbiology for over 10 years, I mean. Alright. So I think that might be it. That's the last of the statues. I think we do have a lamp ahead of us. I think the lamp is the last thing. For some reason I was thinking there was another trophy. I don't have it on my list though. Anyways, we can push forward, I guess. So one more light. Like I said, technically I already have the trophy for it, but... You can hear dishes, right? Oh, that's where he just went. Yeah, I just noticed that. Just stay low. Swing low, sweet chariot. I think that's how that goes. It's got a grate over it. And you got a grate between. Okay. We got some sneaking around to do up there. They're gonna see us eventually. We could just go up right here, but we're gonna have to hide. They're doing the dishes together. Nobody does dishes. Right, let's just go up. Let's get them all riled up. They're all frazzled. Frazzled. You're not gonna catch me, dude. You're too big. He just decides to shit in my cereal. Shit in my scrambled eggs. I'm not really a cereal person. I do like cereal if it's like actual cereal, but most cereal is literally just nasty ass, disgusting tasting sugar. I know people like it, but I don't know why. Okay, so which way you going? Oh, it's going the other way, hey? Can't see me. So basically, we're trying to ride the meat hooks out of here. They go right above this room. And so we're going to use them to get away from these people. These things. I do think we can ride the hooks, though. Let's do this slow. There's a light that's above us. I just don't remember where exactly it is. Oh, he's putting food in his mouth. I think there's a room off to the left. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. Uh-oh. There we go. I can't... Yeah, there it is. Oh. I may have made a whoopsie. Okay. I'll see you guys on the flip side. I thought it was there. Oh my god, do I have to redo that again? Okay, you know why? I should have left the hooks on. Sorry, that was my bad. We'll redo it. Okay, so this is the room where I turned the thingy. So I'm gonna turn it back, so it goes back to that original room we started in. And we're gonna use it to get to that light, because I think that's where the light is. Dude, stop lifting your face up. It's disgusting. Yeah. We're just gonna climb up here. Nice try. I think this will let us get the light. Yeah, okay. That's what you gotta do. Which means, of course, I'm gonna have to go back and switch the hooks back. Oh, uh-oh. No. These two, I'm not going anywhere, just leave. He's using a plunger on the sink. Lovely. Okay, so we just need to switcheroo on the thing again. We can ride the meat hooks out of here. That sounds so bad. And as you saw previously, we just need to climb the dishes to get up there. So long, suckers. Be in another life. Hopefully not, actually. They're not going to give up that easy, of course. Well, don't you just okay, let's let's go. Gotta go faster than that, man. Oh! No. Heyo! Nice try. Oh! Oh! Who did that? So long, suckers! Oh! Oh! Okay, she did that on purpose. Alright. Alright. Okay. That was the end of the chapter. So it makes you wonder, based on what we've seen before, we know that the janitor was keeping children locked away in the prison, and now we know that the chefs have been cooking for someone, and apparently a lot of someone's, because there's a whole lot of meat, there's a whole lot of dishes. I mean, that guy literally just rolled out of bed and went to work. So, what's going on, right? Who are they cooking for? And why are they so interested in us? What are we to them? There was a case, and we haven't seen it in full detail, but the janitor was sending something to them. So is he sending us or something else? Time will tell. But for now, we're going to close out on this one. Thank you all for joining, and I will see you all later.